Welcome everyone to another video, and in this video we are going to be taking a look at Aroez. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. Forest Cup run. This was a pretty early Forest Cup tournament. Just got around to editing it and now doing the commentary. This trainer's team consists of Meganium, Quagsire, Kingdra, Blaziken, Galvantula, and Ferrothorn. So pretty meta team for the Forest Cup. Obviously no Mantine is the big one. Mantine is the Pokemon that people most gravitate towards for the Forest Cup, but certainly not necessary, as Aroez is going to point out. Quagsire, a little bit of a spicy pick, but it's definitely becoming more mainstream. This is a 5-round tournament, so let's go ahead and take a look at round number 1. Gonna go Ferrothorn into Blaziken. This is obviously a really bad matchup. Gonna instantly swap into Kingdra. Kingdra, pretty decent matchup against Blaziken. It does double resist both of the charge moves unless they're carrying Stone Edge or Brave Bird or Focus Blast, I guess. No shield on the Meganium. That is not good news. Gonna put the shield on the Kingdra and look to farm down. And now has controlled switch advantage. Doesn't necessarily have a great matchup. And this is a bubble Mantine, which is not typical. Typically, you want wing attack to have better matchups against the fighters and then as well the grass types. They go for the bubble beam. This is kind of an annoying matchup there. That's does double resist bubble and bubble beam, so we're gonna see if this bubble beam or an ice beam. It is another bubble beam. Oh my gosh. Okay, gonna go for the Octazooka. Let's see if it's gonna draw the shield. It is very debuffed at this point in time, so I don't expect the shield to come up. Does not get the attack drop. Dragon Breaths are certainly adding up. Gonna go back into Ferrothorn, expecting the switch out into Blaziken, but to be honest, the Blaziken is so low that you could just counter it down at this point in time. And gonna look to land. Let's see if this is gonna be this is definitely gonna be another bubble beam, and very debuffed at this point in time. Gonna go for the Power Whip and take out this Mantine. Okay, gonna look to land another Power Whip. Blaziken does resist, but it is super low. It's below half, and to be honest, you're just gonna see one shield and then the counter down. It does have a lot of energy though, because it stayed in a little bit longer. Goes for the Blast Burn. This is probably a Blaze Kick, because both of them would combine for 100 energy. If this was a Blast Burn that did connect, that would be GG. Unfortunately, went for the nuke, got the shield, and then was only able to land the weaker charge move. Okay, so we're gonna see the Blaziken mirror match. It looks like Aroez's Blaziken is better, but looks like it's going to lose the CMP tie. Better as in higher stat product, but a little bit hard to tell. But they did hit yellow at the same time. To be honest, they're just going to counter each other down. And looks like Aroez is trying to conserve the Blaziken and come in and Dragon Breath down. Immediately comes out the Wish Cache. The Wish Cache, it's like okay matchup. Obviously wants to land the Blizzard. We're going to see what's going to go for. Going to go for the Mud Bomb. Does a decent amount of damage. Another Mud Bomb going to connect. Probably no shield. And then here comes the Outrage. Not really any worry, just because it does have a Ferrothorn in the back that's probably going to Bullet Seed down this Wish Cache. Or, okay. So it is farming up quite a bit of energy. So really good farm on the Wish Cache's side. And we are going to see the Mud Bomb connect. And then here comes the Ferrothorn. Definitely going to look to Bullet Seed down. We're going to see whether or not it's going to work. Shields the Mud Bomb. Blizzard would have did a decent amount of damage. And then here comes Galvantula. Going to go for the Flash Cannon. Power Whip and Flash Cannon are both resisted. But Power Whip, 10 less damage, but significant 15 less energy. So it's definitely way more energy efficient. You only gain 10 damage, and to be honest, double is what you need in order to KO. And this is actually going to be pretty close, because this Wish Cache just needs to land a Mud Bomb to KO. And okay, just barely. The Wish Cache was on its way to a Mud Bomb, but the Bullet Seed was enough to KO. So GG, picking up game number 2, going into game number 3 of round number 1, and we're gonna see the Kingdra into the Jumpluff. Pretty good matchup for the Jumpluff. Obviously it's dealing neutral damage with the Bullet Seeds and the Energy Ball. Energy Ball, 55 energy, 100 damage, and we're gonna see the Energy Ball connect. Oh, actually bailing out into Blaziken. That's an interesting move. Definitely gonna have to shield. To be honest, I would just go for the Octazooka. It also deals super effective damage, and it's very likely that the Blaziken would shield. It's like, it's not, you're not gonna switch in your Blaziken and not shield an Outrage or an Octazooka. Goes for the Blaze Kick, not enough to KO. Gonna switch out into own Blaziken and able to counter down. It's a very nice play. Here comes Mantine with that bubble damage. Bubble and Wing Attack would both be super effective against Blaziken, but Bubble does a little bit more damage. It's 2.67 versus Wing Attack is 2.5 damage per second, and does get faded down. Let's see if we're gonna see a bunch of Bubble Beams or we're gonna see an Ice Beam. Probably no shield on this Kingdra. We're gonna see a Bubble Beam. Gonna look to land. Oh, okay. Bubble Beam or Ice Beam. It is an Ice Beam, does KO. Here comes the Ferrothorn. Definitely wants to land this Bubble Beam before leaving. Just barely able to get to it. Bubble Beam does have the advantage. Bubble does have the advantage of generating energy slightly faster than Wing Attack, so definitely look to play a role. Go for the Power Whip. Power Whip does absolutely nothing to Jumpluff. Jumpluff does double resist the Power Whips, and as you can see with the Bubble Beam as well, definitely a mistake there. Flash Cannon is definitely the way you want to go. I'm gonna go for the Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace, not gonna do anything to Ferrothorn, but this actually makes up a little bit close matchup because Jumpluff is pretty tanky. I bet you Jumpluff could survive a Power Whip at that range. Maybe not the Bullet Seeds afterwards, but the Bullet Seeds also do that much. So Aerial Ace, shield comes up, and we're gonna see the Flash Cannon take out, and Aroez able to take out the Jumpluff. And we're gonna go into round number 2 in game number 1, and we are gonna see the Blaziken go into a Zoom Roll. Absolutely terrible matchup. So we're gonna see what the counter switch is gonna be. It's gonna go into the Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn's gonna be met by Cherim. Cherim does have access to Weather Ball, which is a Body Slam clone, so it does a decent amount of damage, but considering it's double super effective, it actually does a little bit less damage than I thought. Obviously no stab on the Weather Ball. Goes for the Flash Cannon. It actually basically does the same amount as the Flash Cannon, but obviously 35 energy versus 65 is obviously a dramatic difference between the two. Does shield. I'm not sure the shield's that advised, but maybe feels more comfortable shields down, which might be true, but this is a very tough matchup. They both have Bullet Seed, and obviously it's gonna get outpaced. Gonna switch out to the Meganium. Oh no, Cradilly. Not happy to see the Meganium as a rock grass type. It does take neutral damage to the Frenzy Plants and Vine Whips, and then Meganium resists the Bullet Seeds, and then obviously takes neutral damage from the Stone Edge. But Frenzy Plant, one of the few moves that's actually better than Stab Stone Edge. They're both 100 damage, but one's 55 energy, the other one's 45. So it's just gonna be able to outpace the Cradilly to the charge moves, which is gonna be more than enough. Obviously this Azumarill has energy and able to land the Ice Beam to take out this Meganium. Really need to sack there. Unfortunately, not able to. Gonna go for the Blast Burn. Blast Burn does a decent amount of damage on Azumarill because obviously it's a pretty crazy attack. 50 energy, 110 damage. Gonna look to land this Blaze Kick, but to be honest, this Blaze Kick likely not enough to take it out. It does half of what Blast Burn does, but it's not going to be enough. So we're going to go on to a decisive game number 3 in round number 2. Another terrible lead. this is obviously not a really good situation. Maybe this game 2? Actually, I'll find out in a second. Let's see if this Azumarill is carrying. This is just an Ice Beam. I'm not sure why I went for an Ice Beam. I would just go straight Play Rough. You should definitely be rocking Play Rough, Ice Beam in the Forest Cup. Obviously, if this is their Azumarill that they use for Go Battle League, then obviously it's not carrying the Play Rough. And it actually ends up making it a pretty close match, especially with that 2-stage debuff, debuffing both the attack and debuffing the attack, just the attack. Probably gonna let this go. Gonna go into Ferrothorn. Gonna want to try to Bullet Seed down. Let's see if the Azumarill is gonna stick around to let that happen. It's gonna go for the Ice Beam. This Ice Beam is absolutely gonna do nothing, especially after the 2-stage drop. Ferrothorn is also a beast. Does get Bullet Seed down. We're gonna see what's gonna come in next. It is Cherim. Cherim, very squishy. 2 shields up still. Likely to shield this. Obviously doesn't want to take the Flash Cannon. Interesting matchup. Gonna go into Crustle. Crustle gonna take neutral damage from everything that Blaziken has. Except for, I guess if it had Stone Edge, that would be super effective, because Rock does not resist Rock, and then Rock would be super effective. But obviously there's no Stone Edge here. Gonna go for the Blast Burn, and it might as well be super effective, because it's absolutely gonna nuke this Crustle. And yeah, this is gonna be a GG. Can tank a Weather Ball, probably can't tank a Solar Beam. Does straight up go for the Solar Beam. Hail Mary, why not? Likely would still lose to the Ferrothorn. Though the Ferrothorn, all it had to do is would be to land. The Cherim would just have to land. Yeah, that was game number 2. So now they're moving on to game number 3. And we're going to see Galvantula go into Azumarill. Obviously a positive matchup for Galvantula, doing super effective damage with those Volt Switches. Switch out into Cherim. Cherim almost certainly going to shield, or this is going to do a significant amount of damage to Cherim. And then gonna switch out into Blaziken. Blaziken resists all the moves from Cherim, and this is definitely a Weather Ball, not a Solar Beam. Still chunks, does like about 30%. A little bit of lag, but looks like they're just catching up. I would guess no shield on the Cherim, and then come back with a Azumarill. If I was the Azumarill, I would look to bubble down. I think that's really your only play this far behind. And this Blast Burn again, gonna chunk away at this Azumarill despite being resisted. Does a lot of damage. Ends up in a CMP tie. That is absolutely terrible. This is... oh man, that is bad news. Needed energy, especially down a shield. And then we're gonna see the Wish Cash come through. Gonna go for the Bug Buzz. Let's see if it's gonna draw a shield out. To be honest, it doesn't really matter. This Ferrothorn is gonna clean up house on either side. I wouldn't shield. You have 2 shields for Ferrothorn against 2 water types. That is gonna be bad, and you take neutral damage from the mud shots and mud bombs and blizzard and ice beam. That's a wrap. That's absolutely a wrap. Gonna be able to land 1 more mud bomb. Doesn't need to shield. Can shield if it wants, but doesn't really matter. Gonna be able to double Power Whip this Azumarill, and that is definitely a wrap. Doesn't even need to do that much damage on the Power Whip, and gonna have another one right away. Bullet Seed, absolutely insane. Ferrothorn's a monster, and very impressive round number 2 win. And we're gonna go into round number 3, game number 1. We're gonna see Galvantula into Jumpluff. This is a pretty neutral matchup. Obviously, Galvantula resists the Bullet Seeds. It's going to resist Energy Ball, and Aerial Ace is a very bad move. And then, but Jumpluff is an absolute tank, and Galvantula is very squishy. This Discharge would deal neutral damage. So would the Bug Buzz. Again, for opposite reasons. Flying is weak to Electric, but the Grass resists. And then for the other reason, flying resist Bug, and as well takes super effective, and then the Grass takes super effective damage. So for opposite reasons, Let's see here. Yeah, I guess you could farm down. I probably would have went for the bug buzz, but farming down with energy is pretty dangerous. You're gonna see how bad Aerial Ace is. Man, Galvantula is very squishy, so very nice farm. Has access to a discharge, but we're gonna see that Wish Cash come through, and the bug buzz gonna do a lot of damage, and probably looking to land another one, but this Wish Cash says no way. I'm gonna mud bomb you to stop it, and we're gonna see probably the Kingdra come through, and we're gonna see whether or not this Wish Cash is gonna stay around. It's trying to get to the Blizzard. Unfortunately, it could not get to the Blizzard. And then we're gonna see Blaziken come through, and this is not good news at all. And to be honest, even with all those missed bubbles, that's more than enough to take out a very squishy Blaziken. And we're gonna go into game number 2 in round number 3. And we're gonna see Kingdra into Wish Cash. Again, this is a neutral matchup, but these Dragon Breaths are doing a lot. And here comes the Octazooka. Not even bothering going up for the Outrage. I doubt his shield's gonna come up. Oh, shield does come up. I guess it still would have did a lot. Gonna shield. Let's see if this is Blizzard. Oh, shield's the Blizzard. Oh, that is not good. And here comes Quagsire. Very slow on the switch. If this is a Blast Burn, this is absolutely gonna hurt. The Quagsire ends up being a Stone Edge. I would still shield as the Blaziken and then counter down. I think that's your only play. And now you have energy, probably enough energy for a Blaze Kick. Oh no, just throw the charge move, please. And here comes the Air Rage. This is almost gonna one-shot the Meganium, and to be honest, you can just yeah, there's no play here. GG. Taking oh sorry, I forgot the Wish Cash was still there. Gonna go for the Octazooka. And this is actually gonna be pretty close. Oh, the counters are too much. Not able to throw any charge moves. Should have had a charge move ready. And we're gonna go into game number 3 in round number 3. And we're gonna see Galvantula into Blaziken. Not the worst matchup for the Galvantula, so I'm surprised they did switch out. And switching out into Mantine is usually not a good sign, especially when your opponent has the electric type. They're gonna go for the Aerial Ace. Yeah, Aerial Ace sucks. Okay, and this is likely a Bubble Beam, but you can't really take the risk. Wow, can't really take the risk. And here comes Wish Cash. Instantly firing off this Bug Buzz. It's debuffed, still gonna do a lot of damage. Is it gonna be able to get to another Bug Buzz? It is, and this is gonna really hurt Wish Cash. I guess you farm down as Wish Cash at this point in time. Oh no, end up in a CMP tie. I don't know if I would have burned the second shield in that case. And yeah, this is very bad for the Wish Cash and very good for the Ferrothorn. And we're gonna see Galvantula come through, and Galvantula absolutely gonna get Blast Burn. I do think the mistake on the opponent's side was not just staying in with Galvantula. Go 2 shields, farm it down, come out with energy. You're likely to get that shield back, and you've won switch advantage. So now we're gonna move on to round number 4 in this 5-round tournament, and we're gonna see Galvantula into Meganium. Pretty interesting matchup. On paper, Galvantula wins this, but not looking to take any risks, and gonna go straight into Blaziken. Gonna be met by a Azumarill. Azumarill not gonna appreciate 2 Blast Burns, so I do expect that this Azumarill will throw before it gets to another Blast Burn. This is probably an Ice Beam. Not gonna be enough to KO. Yeah, not enough to KO, and almost got off that Blaze Kick. Oh, that Blaze Kick probably would have put it into Bullet Seed range. Bullet Seed farm down, or reasonable Bullet Seed farm down range, I guess. Definitely would have. Likely would have just need 2 more Bullet Seed, and that would be left at almost 100 energy. It's very kind of cringy to try to watch this Bullet Seed farm down. You're going to take too many Ice Beams, but you really want the energy as well, because here comes Meganium. Gonna shield. Oh, man, I don't know. Oh, Frenzy Plant. That is very bad. And we're gonna see Galvantula and Meganium, Galvantula and Blaziken go at it. This Galvantula has a slight energy advantage, and I have to shield. And here comes the Blaze Kick. Discharge gonna come through. Yes. Oh, able to get to. Wow, I'm not sure what the heck that Blaziken was doing. But Galvantula says it's too late. And yeah, that's GG. Well, actually, no, not GG yet. But pretty much. Close. It's gonna be very close. Here comes. I had to land the Power Whip. And it needs to land the Earthquake. I don't think it got to the Earthquake. It seems a little short on energy. Frenzy Plant is double resisted, not going to be enough. And this power up is going to connect, and this is going to be GG. And we're going to go into the next game in round number 4. And we're going to see Cherrim and Blaziken. This is a very good matchup for Blaziken, unless the Cherrim is carrying Dazzling Gleam, which would be very spicy. This Blaze Kick would probably almost KO the Cherrim, but definitely going to grab a shield. And what's this Cherrim trying to do? Trying to Solar Beam or something? Going to shield. Let's see if there's a Weather Ball or a Solar Beam. It is a Weather Ball bait. And Cherrim going to bank that energy. Switches out into their own Blaziken. See if the Blaziken decides to shield or not. Gonna go into Kingdra. This Blaziken definitely gonna get off a charge move. The question is, which one is it? Oh, it's a Blast Burn. Still does a lot of damage with that counter damage. I would throw almost right away. Nope. Gonna get Weather Balled. Can still throw the charge move because it's not gonna KO. Oh no, got greedy there. Man, I don't know. I'm gonna have to shield this. Gonna try to Bullet Seed down, I guess. Oh my, yeah, that was cringy to watch. Trying to Bullet Seed down, that's not usually a good sign. We're gonna see what's in the back. It is gonna be a Meganium. It's gonna be a very close match. No shield, and does get Power Whipped. Meganium has to shield now. Probably a Frenzy Plant. And oh, is this a Frenzy Plant or an Earthquake? It is an Earthquake, enough to take out the Blaziken. Very well played. And we're gonna move on to game number 3 in round number 4. And we're gonna see Meganium into Kingdra. Generally a matchup that does favor Meganium. These Frenzy Plants do hurt. These Dragon Breaths do chunk away. Has to be careful of the Outrage. Also doesn't want to get Octazooka baited, because obviously Octazooka would do very little to Meganium. We're going to see whether or not they have enough energy. It looks like they have exactly enough energy to get off an Outrage. It is 10 turns basically, and oh no, got the attack drop. That is not good at all for this critical game 3. Here comes the, oh man, the Frenzy Plant non-debuff probably would KO. Does get to another one though. That is absolutely huge. Makes sense. Would outpace the Kingdra. And shields are drawn. Probably no shield. Farm down. Oh, okay. Wasn't going to do any more moves because it wants to farm down this Kingdra. Very nice plan. Shields down. This is very dangerous. And here comes the Meganium. These Outrage. Oh, catches the Frenzy Plant. Gonna shield still. Oh no, I don't. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, here comes Cherrim. Really didn't need to shield because this Cherrim has absolutely no play against this Blaziken. No chance. Blast Burn. And we're gonna see the Blaze Kick. Gonna be just enough to take out the Meganium. And we are going to the finals against Extreme Basta. I'm not sure what that means, but sure someone knows in the comment section below. Okay, interesting matchup. Kingdra mirror match. See how they're gonna play. Looks like Aroez's Kingdra is worse. Should have threw the Octazooka a little bit sooner. Unfortunately, definitely not shield this, and gets the attack drop. That means their Octazooka is gonna do even less after that double resist. That means basically does nothing. Probably gonna go into Galvantula, I would say, to prevent the charge move from coming through. If we would try to Bolt Seed, definitely would have got Outrage or Octazooka. And so again, this matchup's okay. I think you just stay in, 2 shield, come out with energy. Here comes a Blaze Kick. Would do a lot to Galvantula since it would be double super effective. Oh, not single super effective. It might as well be double super effective given how squishy it is. And CMP, nope. Okay. Let's see what this Blaziken's gonna do. And the switch out into Shiftry, and gonna be met by Ferrothorn. Ooh, this is still a very close match. Leaf Blade, no, really? Okay, that's not. Oh, probably because it has a Hurricane. Oh wow, really? Okay, just go for the Hurricane, I guess. Like, it's the play. I would no shield, and then you can just come in with Galvantula and farm down if you really need to. Here comes Hurricane. It's not enough, and then here comes Flash Cannon, and this is gonna be resisted as well. So, but it's gonna do more damage as a single move, and enough to take out Blaziken despite his resistance. GG. Now we're gonna move on to game number 2 in this finals, and we're gonna see Ferrothorn into Kingdra. Ferrothorn does resist the Dragon Breath and dealing neutral damage with Bullet Seed and Power Whip. But obviously these Dragon Breaths are still eyeing up. It's still Dragon Breath. Oh, does connect, and we're gonna see the switch out into Blaziken. Gonna mirror, probably gonna shield and then counter down is what I would do. Obviously count. Oh, goes for the Stone Edge. Oh my gosh, that would have did a lot of damage to the opposing Blaziken. I don't know if that's the right move. I think they would shield a Blaze Kick anyways and probably would KO. And I would instantly Blaze Kick. Really not going to get to another charge move. I doubt this Kingdra does shield. This counter is still going to add up though, and going to leave it pretty low. I think you just go into Kingdra and try to farm down before it gets off to another charge move. That looks like what's going to do. Is this an Octazooka or is this an Outrage? Oh, gambled that was Octazooka. Gets the attack drop though. I would immediately switch out. Or just stay in, I guess. Leaf Blade, don't shield. Wow, gonna shield. Gonna build up to a charge move, then switch. Or just tank. Okay, that makes sense as well. I doubt this. This Shiftry definitely gonna shield. And ooh, okay, this is very close. Okay, alright. This is close. Hurricane does connect. Not enough. These Snarls are not enough to take out the Ferrothorn. And we're going to see a GG. Going to take the tournament win. And they're going to play the last matchup. Courtesy matchup. But Aroez is going to do enough to take it out. Going to bring the Quacks for the first time. Gonna switch out into Ferrothorn. We're gonna see Blaziken come through. Gonna look to Power Whip. Blaziken can easily tank a Power Whip. And we're gonna see if it gets another one or if a Blaze Kick's gonna come through instead. This Blaziken probably gonna shield and then counter down is probably what I would do. And oh, a very unfortunate CMP tie for his opponent. And here comes the Blaze Kick. Very low energy left. Gonna go into Quagsire. Oh, CMP tie again. Wow, okay, GG. This is not good. Oh, Stone Edge. Probably knew that from an earlier match already. And Stone Edge does connect. 2 shields to 1. Yeah, this is a very uncomfortable situation. I think you just have to 2 shield Blaziken, counter down. I don't know if this plan works. It probably does not work. Wishcash is way too spammy, way too tanky. Yeah, I doubt this plan is gonna work. maybe gonna go for the blast burn. I would just commit to countering down because let's see, does shield, and to be honest, the blaze kick probably would have been enough with the counters, but yeah, we're gonna see the mud bomb definitely connect, and enough to take it out. But Aroez still able to take the tournament. Congratulations on the big victory, especially with no Mantine. So if you guys want to see more Forest Cup content, let me know down in the comment section below, and let me know how you're doing in your tournaments. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see everyone in